Ladies and gentlemen, I have a special guest today. Her name is Althea. She's the founder and CEO of Gushcloud International. And it's an incredible honor to have her. She is an incredibly inspirational entrepreneur. And today I've invited her because she's going to give us quite a lot of insight of US, where she just came back from. And Gushcloud, which is a company she owns, has a presence in US. So I thought it's very good to let you hear from her what's happening in US. So thanks, Althea, for joining us.
Thanks, Lou. Thank you, Mr. Lou.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I think the first thing is maybe give a bit of like a short 1 minute description of Gushcloud. Yeah, which to be frank, I declare first I'm a very small investor.
Yes.
Okay, in Gushcloud as well. Yeah, maybe a bit of a briefing on Gushcloud.
Sure. So Gushcloud, we basically manage influencers. We represent them. We have 13 offices globally today. We're covered in all of Asia Pacific. So we have offices.
13 offices means 13 countries, right?
13 countries, 13 offices in 13 countries. And our main office is headquartered in Singapore. I'm Singaporean. Started this business about 12, 13 years ago. We've really grown. And of course, with the help of Mr. Lu as well.
We've been friends for
many years.
Almost 10 years. Really,
many years. Yeah. And then just came back from the US. We have a growing business in the US as well. We represent some of the world's biggest skincare doctors. Some experts in that space as well, and some celebrities.
Snoop Dogg and
Naomi Campbell.
Wow.
Worked for Mike Tyson.
Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta meet him, man. Yeah. So I have been a business advisor to Gushcloud for many years. They're growing from strength to strength. Okay. Any hint at what big event might come out soon?
I think when we've been in this industry for some time and our numbers have grown relatively sizable, I think we will be looking at an event, maybe a listing event soon, which is a very big topic that Mr. Lu is very passionate about.
Yeah.
So
I'm very happy if that day will come. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, of course, the more important thing I wanted to tap your experience on the ground right now is because you see US more. You're closer than we do. You travel there.
Yep.
You've got staff there and things like that. Can you tell us in US right now what's happening on the ground? Like that just environment, climate, and business and retail, whatever.
Yeah. So I think everyone is unsure. I think that would be the first point I'll make. I think when the tariffs was announced, I think first of all everyone was shocked. So I think that was the first element. So I think typically when you're shocked, then everything almost came to a standstill because no one really knew what was going on.
When you say standstill means like what standstill?
I think we see a lot of our friends and even ourselves, our businesses. The first thing that we did was we sent out a memo to our US colleagues and we started thinking about what this will affect for especially our US office, right? So we can imagine if a company like Gushcloud that has a smaller presence in the United States, what would the bigger companies Meta or even Tesla and
Nvidia
all that will do, right? Considering that majority of Nvidia's chips are from our part of the world.
Yep.
Imagine their concerns.
Yep.
So I think first thing that we did was we prepared a professional memo, and then we also prepared a personal memo for our colleagues that work with us and even our talent that works with us. We told them to, whatever the case is, store up as much cash as possible. I think that's the first most important thing to do.
Did it turn out to be a wise advice?
Oh, yeah. I think anybody that has cash today wins. I mean, you just listen to Warren Buffett is laughing to the bank, right?
Yeah, he's got so much cash.
He's got so much cash. He can buy anything today for cheap. I think for those people who are listening in, if you have, some of you have kids that are starting up with startups, or even some of you might be thinking of starting up your own startup. I think cash is very expensive today.
Wow, cash is very expensive, dude.
Yeah.
What's the retail climate right now? Like people in the shopping malls and things like that. Do you feel that are they still as tech and what's happening right now?
I think more and more people are opting for cheaper experiences or non-expensive or like no need to pay experiences. So like for example, people are going to the beaches more, people going to the parks more, people are hiking more, people are spending more time doing things like that than going to the malls and eating at expensive places. Groceries are expected to increase. So people are like literally trying to maybe, buy more stuff right now and like just stock up. And these are like the climate that you see, like when we get onto our calls with some of our talent, these are things that they are concerned about because in our business, when you make money through advertising and marketing, the first thing that big advertising companies will do is they will rethink their marketing campaigns. So when they rethink their marketing campaigns, they will straight away kind of like hold back on some of the marketing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just in mainly in LA or from what you know across the states.
I think globally, but I think because LA and America is so close to American news, so naturally they feel it first.
I see.
Then policy will always affect domestic people first, and then after that it will affect everybody else, right? I mean, PM in Singapore has come out with a great warning to Singaporeans. I think it's a video that we should all watch. Yeah, I think it's very important. And I don't think he's trying to scare us. I think that Singapore is a trading port. We will be affected,
Yeah.
whether we like it or not.
I got people say that PM fear mongering.
Oh, I disagree. I really, really disagree. Yeah.
We all business people feel it first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as businesses, we have to be very, very cautious right now.
I see.
Yeah.
And is the climate right now in Asia Pacific where your part of your operation is still doing well, or you also start feeling some nuances of it?
I think because we are a regional business and we're not just a domestic business, our clients come from like for example, our Thai business, we make money from Thai brands, not just American brands, but we suspect that China is going to double down on Southeast Asia.
I see.
But when China double down on Southeast Asia, unfortunately, because the Singapore community is too small, I mean, we have 5.5 million people compared with Indonesia that has 270 million.
You will go for the big
We
markets,
will
right?
go for the big market.
I see.
So because we have the big markets in Southeast Asia, I think because of that, we will, or rather the business on my side is less affected. But I can only imagine that if my business is only in Singapore, I think there's risk.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. And Xi Jinping is now visiting Malaysia,
Yes.
visiting Vietnam and
Yes.
Cambodia. Just wonder, he actually bypassed Singapore. That's probably a worrying sign. Yeah.
I'll give you a little like
Flavor.
here. Most Chinese HQs, most Chinese brand HQs today, like Xiaomi,
Chien.
are all in Malaysia.
In Malaysia.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Malaysia is a little bit of that choice of destination for Chinese companies, big, small, medium size, to put their headquarters there now.
Because of manufacturing as an alternative?
Yes.
They call it a China plus one strategy, right?
Correct. Because of manufacturing, because of labor, and because the people can speak multi-languages.
Wow, that's very interesting. Okay. So what do you foresee, as a business person, the climate moving forward in business, in economy, especially in US for the next maybe 3 months or so?
I think a lot of uncertainty. That's my take. I think,
and with uncertainty comes a lot of people would I imagine, hold back.
Yeah. So there'll be a lot of holding back. There'll be a lot of waiting. So I think uncertainty comes with just a lot of waiting. So we don't know when this season will pass. The best thing to do is just to make sure that I think we have enough cash. Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's a very interesting climate that's happening right now in the States. I want to give you a real time, person. And I would say that this is something we all need to take note of. There is no need to be Rambo. There's no need to be gung ho and chong. there's a lot of people right now are just the minute the market tank, they just chong straight,
Oh,
dump half of their life savings in the stock market.
oh.
What's your take on this?
I think you should wait. We should. I mean, I'm not
Just-
a great investor. Mr. Lu is way better, but I think logically, I think it is smarter to invest in stability lah. Like stable times lah is best where you are not so worried. Like your head, you have a good head on your shoulder, and when you are investing in a state with a stable mind, I think that's where your heart is ready to go more long term.
Very good advice. I just steal your time right now. Just two quick one, okay? Uh, uh, fellow businessmen, okay, and businesswomen.
Yeah.
Any advice for all of them in
Uh,
Singapore? Because about my audience in Singapore and some Malaysians as well.
I think two things. I think we talked a lot about cash, so that would be my first point. Just shore up as much cash as possible right now. My second advice is that in every crisis or in every moment of uncertainty, think about the opportunities. It might be a good time for you to think about bringing your company regional, because things are cheap right now. If you have cash, if you let's say you're a retail company, okay, or you're an F&B company, you have cash, or maybe you're much smaller, you're not like a chain. Maybe now is a good time to go to Malaysia or Indonesia, see if there's somebody that is very similar to you. Maybe there might be an opportunity to buy. Just so that you can expand and you can de-risk.
That's incredible word of wisdom. Last one, lady entrepreneurs or lady entrepreneurs want to be.
Yeah.
There's a lot of our community ladies, and even men as well, right?
Yeah.
Especially ladies right now, ladies want to be. Give one or two words of advice for those entrepreneurs want to be our ladies.
I think my biggest word of advice for female entrepreneurs is that before you start anything, get the blessing of your family. Yeah, because you will lose because females will tend to be very obsessed about the business and they will lose their friends.
Oh,
And in moments like that, only your family is around.
I see.
Yeah, so
Wow.
get your blessing from your family.
That's a great advice, right? That's a great advice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at my wife right now, who is having this funny smile with me. Yeah. So anyway, really appreciate this very simple sharing. These things on the ground we don't see in Singapore, in Asia, but things are happening in US. So I think this is a time of uncertainty and waiting, even in US. So I think no need to be gung ho and Rambo. Okay. Thanks for sharing with us. And remember to hit subscribe as we unfold more and more of this happening on a real-time basis. Okay. And I'll see you in a day or two. Bye-bye.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.